Hello, my name is Lynn, and I was asked to do this short video of unboxing your vegetables that you'll be getting now this season. I have been a food farm member for over 15 years, and it has been a great experience, and we call this day Christmas. The vegetables are great, they come in fresh, and the intent of this video is to just give a few pointers on how you can maximize your use and minimize your waste when your box comes in. So let's take a look at our boxes. Okay, it looks as beautiful as ever. We have a bag of mixed greens. We have a bag of spinach. Oh, we have a beautiful head of lettuce, dill, broccoli rabe, and a whole bunch of rhubarb. Wow, I see pie in my future. And potatoes already. Okay, I always start by filling a sink with cold water, and your best friend will be a salad spinner. It cleans them, it dries them, and it's invaluable. So you need to have a spinner, in my opinion. Dump your bag, just give it a quick rinse in your cold water, gently. You're going to want to take it out, give it a little shake, stick it in your spinner. At this point, I do like to spin it twice. The drier the vegetable, the longer it keeps. And it's ready to put in your container. We reuse just about everything in this house, but these work perfect for your vegetables. Much of the moisture is off of your lettuce, but I still like putting one piece of paper towel on top and put the lid on. And I always label and date each container. This can then be done the same with your spinach. Wow, this is a beautiful bag of spinach. I take my scissors and I snip off the larger stems. And again, your intent is to make things as user-friendly as possible. Some people eat the stems. I like just trimming them up a little bit, sticking them in your spinner, and then they are all set for wonderful stroganoffs and whatever else you have in mind for them. These bins hold a lot. Don't be afraid to squeeze it to the edge. This is the romaine, and again, I do take it apart. I stick it in my cold water. I try to always use the outer leaves first because they're a little bit more beaten, and then as the season goes on, you'll be getting red leaf, baby bib, green, and then I put all of those varieties in my bin. So you have several, label them, date them, and then you can have a beautiful mixed green salad. So put your older leaves in first, and then in your next bin, because when you get 4 heads of lettuce, you're going to need at least 2 binfuls for your lettuces, and then you have it mixed. As the season goes on, your boxes will become fuller. You'll be getting more of a variety. You can do this rinsing, spinning, packaging with your kale, your beet greens. They're wonderful. Janaki, if you're listening, I'd like more in my box, please. And bok choy, and maybe Napa cabbage. If I'm not going to eat my Napa cabbage right away, I keep it intact and I just put it in a plastic bag and refrigerate it. If I'm going to be eating it the next day while I'm spinning everything else, I clean it, take it apart, and put it in a bin. With your kale, to remove the larger stems, this is a wonderful tool. This is a kale stripper. You would put it on the stem and just strip it up the leaf. It preserves the leaf, it doesn't damage it, and it cuts the job in half. Then, in today's box, we also got a beautiful supply of rhubarb. I stick this, again, in the cold water. I give it a quick rinse, take it out. I just pat dry it lightly, and then I bag it. And this is so long, I may need to put it in 2 bags. This has the roots on it, and it typically doesn't, so that should work, but you can see that it's limp. I'm going to put it in this cold water and then put the bag that I had something in here already over it and stick it over off to the side, and that's done. In an hour or 2, this will all be sitting upright, and then it's ready to just snip for your scrambled eggs or whatever you have. And then we have potatoes. There are 2 ways of thinking about this. Some people say you should never put them in the refrigerator. We have found that keeping them in the plastic bag and in the refrigerator, they keep nicely for a very long time. I just put a twisty on it, and they're ready to go. This broccoli rabe, it's the first time we're getting this. It looks fun, it's beautiful. I'm not going to rinse it until I'm ready to use it. Again, put it in a plastic bag. Twisty. That's ready to go. We now have your first box ready, prepped for your busy week to just pull out and use. As the season goes on, you'll be getting carrots, broccoli, green onions, parsley. None of those things need to be washed. I just put them in a, I put them in a plastic bag, stick them in the refrigerator. The tomatoes will come in, they'll be beautiful and at times be very plentiful. I would just put them in a container, open container, lid off in a place that isn't sunny. Then you'll be getting peas, green beans, beets. I rinse them, pat dry, stick in a plastic bag and in the container. Onions, they'll be big, beautiful. Keep them in a cool, dry, dark place. You are really no help. Basil, I would do the same thing with the basil and you'll get beautiful bunches of basil. I would do the same thing as I do with the dill. Put it in a jar, cold water, change your water every day, and put a plastic bag over it for a dome. That's it. Have fun with it. Don't be intimidated by all the vegetables. We make zucchini relish. It is delicious. We had an abundance of beets, so for the first time we made pickled beets last fall, and they turned out really good. We made apricot rhubarb jam. It's great. You'll be getting a lot of cucumbers. We make refrigerator pickles, and they keep in the refrigerator for a long time. Again, we keep our jars, label it, put it in the refrigerator, and rotate it. But that's it. Have fun with it. Enjoy. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for your time.